Incidentally, this is the Prince Henry's Hospital Hour, coming to you, being brought to you with the compliments of
And
their
the place is Prince Henry's Hospital.
Yes.
Yeah. 2 seconds to take, it took me 5 minutes.
Ah.
But anyway, I'm still going. I don't know whether I'll do the other one. Don't know if I'll wear them tomorrow.
Oh, it's all still hooked up.
What?
It's still hooked up. It's alright, I'm just getting a little... Hang on there. You're right. Alright, here we go. Oops, we haven't got the key down. Start again.
Daddy, daddy. You're going too fast, I can't guess.
Yeah, we'll get CRU.
M.
Yeah, right. I mean, right on both counts.
Y.
Yeah.
No mistake.
Right, that's the first word.
Yes.
Right.
Are you writing them down?
S. I. S. T. E. R. S.
Yes, that spells out crummy sisters in Morse code.
Yes.
What a pity you're surrounded. Well, you're not surrounded by them, but somehow.
Yeah. Linda.
Lovely Linda.
Bonnie
Who's
does.
Linda?
Yeah, Linda's the one that's in here for arrest because she's supposed to be on drugs or something.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I had to talk to her tonight and she was telling me about how she gets treated.
She does.
Yes.
Yeah, because she's on drugs.
Yeah.
It's not basically the reason, though, because everyone...
She was talking to a patient, sort of advising her what was going on. And the one particular sister came in, one that does a lot of hairdressing, men's hairdressing.
Oh, yeah.
You know the one I mean? I'm
What,
sure.
on the side?
Yeah.
No, that's her name.
Oh.
And a certain striped pole, a certain striped pole you see outside certain shops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Anyway, she sort of flew off her head and said, it's got nothing to do with you. You shut up and don't tell them anything. You're not allowed to talk to patients.
Who'd she say this to?
Another patient.
To Linda. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Did Linda come back tonight?
Yeah, she did. Poor thing, and she really hates to come back.
Yeah. Must be rotten.
I sort of...
How long is she going to stay in for?
I don't know. We commiserated together about what a prison it is.
Yeah.
Incidentally, this is the Prince Henry's Hospital Hour, coming to you, being brought to you with the compliments of
And
their
the place is Prince Henry's Hospital.
Yes.
Yeah.
And during the last few days, the most interesting things that we've been finding out
About sisters.
are the fact that certain sisters around that place are ARIS.
Yes, I think they're
They are career seekers.
yes,
They're more interested in their own welfare than that of the patients.
that's correct.
It's a bit of a pity that,
Did these things happen?
But the patients have to get in the way of their career hunting.
yeah, because
Yeah.
that doesn't happen particularly with doctors.
Oh, no.
It's sort of indiscernible, like it does happen obviously to some extent, but it's not particularly obvious.
No.
But it's so obvious in those cases, the way they carry on, 5 minutes past 8 they walk past in a big loud voice. Do you know what time it is? Loud enough so that the person in charge of them down the other end of the hall can hear them.
That's right.
This crawling, this continuous crawling on their stomachs, their superiors. It's just,
Sort of slithering around like snakes.
I mean, if they don't think it's half obvious.
See, the superiors can't tell the patients directly to go out. They have to tell the sister to do the
Yeah,
dirty
that's
work.
right. Yeah.
So the sister...
So like the Colonel General bit.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Exactly.
What a pity.
It's a real hierarchy system
Is
around
Nick
here.
back yet?
No, thank God. I mean...
I'll strike that from the record.
Right, thank
I'll just
you.
put a bit of chalk on the tape where you said that.
Thank you.
Where shall I put my cup?
Oh, I'll stick it anyway.
Yeah, so it's still peace and quiet. I'll probably get my ears talked off when he does get back.
Yeah, I reckon.
About all the fascinating things that happened around his dinner table and what a hero he was.
Yeah, yes, precisely. How good he is.
And how his little boy karateed on the next door neighbour.
Yes, it's like his big dogs ate the next door neighbour's dogs.
Oh, what a big...
His dogs are the best dogs in the world.
Oh.
His dogs are the sort of dogs I'd like to put a couple of lines in and see how they get fight against them.
And what sort of dogs are they?
I don't know, great big dogs. But apparently they'll eat anybody.
Probably useless looking mates.
Oh, I'll chuck in a couple of Alsatians that have had their teeth filed.
Tear them to bits.
So
Probably
what's
take about
what?
1.5 minutes.
What Next Monday, is that a holiday still? A public holiday?
Yeah.
Oh,
So it's Tuesday, I think.
I might ring up anyway and see about the cat.
Yeah. All right.
What's a good name to call it? I guess we...
Finch.
What?
Finch.
Finch.
Finch. Cinch.
Oh, because it's called chinchilla.
Yeah,
Okay,
Finch.
Cinch. Cinch.
I don't know. That's the first one that pops to mind.
The kitchen sink.
You can always call it chili. Because she's hot.
Yeah, chilly. It looks a bit chilly,
Hey, that's rather good.
like a miniature polar bear.
Might stick to that name, yes.
I'll just have a swig out of my can here.
All right.
What can have you got? Your lemonade?
Yeah, the miniature one, the small one.
The little dark blue ones.
Yeah. I got Lauren to get it for me. She commiserates with me too about all the new nurses. They're all really bad.
They must be annoying her too. 'Cause
Yeah, they are.
she has to sort of work.
Are they new nurses? Are they new nurses in the sense of just having gotten their promotions,
No,
or just from the other
I
sections?
think they're just from other sections, I think.
See, lots of floors really different.
It's often round at such stupid times.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll just drop off and let anyone else use the channel while I have a little drink.
Yeah. Okay. Nothing.
Nothing. Just nothing.
I pointed at it after I got no reaction, and I said, "That's a Christmas present,"
And what did she say?
and there was still nothing said.
Oh, yes.
So things are pretty good. They're pretty right, about the same as usual.
Still on the good, happy, nice
You can't even give presents, you see.
Oh, I see. I would have just took it back. I would have. I don't know
That's
why
no
you
good.
bother.
She'd never find out what it was.
It's good that you have her in suspense all the time.
Hanging there in suspenders.
I don't know. In suspenders till they broke.
I don't know. Haven't you ever struck anyone like that
No,
in your family?
never. She's the first person I've ever come across. That's why I find her so. That's why I always ask about her. I've never met anyone like her.
Gee, I don't know.
Except for the crappy sisters.
Except for the sisters. Yeah, we found this beautiful parallel, Les, between, as I said to you just before you left, we sort of explored that parallel between the sisters in it, Prince Henry's, and certain verbal missions around here.
Verbal missions. Kicking the tin here.
Hello, now what was that?
Made in Sweden.
Something on Channel 40?
It's just the head wishing Tony and everybody a Merry Christmas.
And
Merry
Bonnie.
Christmas. Have you
Bonnie's.
got one of those lovely little things?
No, what? Hey? What?
Is that the head?
Yeah.
Well, he knows what we're talking about, doesn't he? See the head?
No, wrong sort of head.
Wrong sort
That's
of
not
head.
why he got the nickname. It's nothing to do with that sort of head. He gets most upset.
Does he?
Because he keeps complaining about what people are going to think because he's called the head.
Oh dear, I shouldn't.
Why is he
Well,
called
Merry
the head?
Christmas, I'm sorry.
Because his call sign's GX, so we always think of it as GX head.
Oh.
In the archives.
Oh,
So
yes.
What is this?
I see.
different sort of head.
I'm sorry, are you gone, is he?
He might be a head as well.
Who knows?
We don't know. That's not for us.
Thank you very much.
That's all right. That's all right, Mr. Head. How are you this evening?
Well, I'm trying to write something to put in tomorrow's broadcast. There's the Harry Roach notes.
Have you got tomorrow's broadcast?
Yeah, and
Hasn't he
that's
got a
about all.
nice voice?
Eh?
All we've got is the Harry Roach notes and thing from Q, and that's
What
it.
does he look like?
The head?
Like a big
So it's
head?
going to be a small broadcast.
Like a first year Melbourne or a second
I'll be
year
listening to it for sure, Head. No doubt about that, because they wake me up at 6
second
o'clock
year
every
Melbourne
morning
Uni
here.
student, it looks like.
So looking forward to
Second year
hearing your
medicine.
Gee,
melodic
medicine.
Yeah, medicine head for us, would you?
Oh, did you get kicked around today, did you?
Oh,
Did we what?
some of them work by the letter of the
Some
book,
Christmas.
and other ones let you stay about an hour and a half more if you want it,
Yeah.
You're just so confused you don't know what you're doing. Because everyone's entirely different.
Yeah, we were sort of sitting there, and this sister goes past the door for the first time, as far as I knew, at about 20 past 8 or something, which was 20 minutes after the official closing time.
actual fact. It was 10 past 8.
10 past
No, this was
8?
this was last night,
Oh, last
and
night.
you get this irate voice saying something like, if I've told you once, I've told you a million times, time is up, and sort of storms away, this sort of thing. And other sisters sort of you know, just give you sort of hints and you wander off. But, God, are we running some level? Must be overloading that thing. Hang on, where's some tone?
Head, do you know anything about ulnars and radius?
Radius is an ulnars, you mean?
Yes, that's right.
Oh, I see.
Huh?
They're bones in your arm,
Well, they're the ones I've broken.
in your forearm.
I just thought I'd tell you.
Oh.
Yeah,
What
cool.
sort of fractures were they?
She's sitting here with a broken arm, all done up in plaster.
How do you mean, what sort of...
I think they were compound fractures, Head.
Oh, well, that's not very good.
They're sort of broken, crossed over each other.
Oh, a bit messy.
In a fashion, yeah. How many years?
Didn't know you were a doctor.
Well, he's going to be.
Well, I'll give me another 6 years.
Another 5 years. Is it?
He's just starting 50 year next year, but that's very good to hear. Well done, lad. We need more people like you. I'll get off the soapbox now. Thank you.
Yes.
Put the Purcell on him.
What was I going to say? Yes, I don't know whether he likes being called the Head, actually. His name's the Head.
His name's...
The Head. We just call him the Head now and then, sort of thing,
Okay.
just to stir him.
Yeah, I know you. Just that I thought, well, yeah, that was your name on here. So I'm
Whereas if I ever met him?
Oh, you...
No, I don't think you have.
No. Oh dear. Someone I'm talking to I haven't even
He
met.
lives very near the Paul in Caulfield there.
You're just across Glen Huntly Road, near the stew.
Is that the guy that you were telling me about with the Volkswagen?
We're looking at a certain house that was very
Look,
dilapidated.
there's Glen Huntly Road along there, right?
Right.
You got the Beck there. You got the Beck there, and that was the stew that just came on then. You've got him there.
Stewie.
He's down there, and you got the Head sitting there. That's where the Head sits,
Goodness me.
right on
Small
that corner.
world, isn't it?
We're all concentrated.
Johnny, you know where that house was that we had a look at? The guy was sitting in the car when we arrived, and he said, go in and have a look, and he just sat in his car while we went in and looked at it. You know, we were looking at houses.
Which time was
This
this?
was the time when we went
Half
to go-
houses.
Yes. Half houses. We had a look at a real dingy old stove, and it was a pretty wrecked sort of place. And it was sort of covered over with that false brick frontage, you know.
Oh
He was
yeah, I
sitting in his
remember.
car, and
Yeah.
another girl come up in a VW to have a look at it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I said, oh, that's where Thingo lives, and pointed over diagonally opposite that.
Oh yeah, there.
Isn't that house
I've got a
diagonally
clear
opposite?
picture now.
Isn't that White House?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, now I know where you mean. And how long have you been at university?
Have I been at uni? I've only done first year.
First year.
Yep.
And how far do you have to go through uni now?
Has the course been made 7 years, has it?
Oh, well, it's 7 years before you're a doctor.
Oh.
Gee whiz.
Is that before you're a doctor even in a hospital?
Well, I think they can call you doctor, but you can't practice legally.
How far do you have to go before you get called Mister?
Well, you only get called mister when you become a
Surgeon?
surgeon.
Yeah. Well, how long does that take?
Well, you've got to be at least another 6 years after the 7 years.
What, at a hospital or something?
Well, yeah, study and you do a few exams, but you've got to be at least a doctor for 6 years before you can even sit for the exams.
Yeah.
Lindsay, what are those people called that doctors like to be called sirs? How high up are they?
Sirs.
Sirs, that's just a conferred title, a knight like everybody
Yeah,
else.
that's where the Queen gets into the act.
You know, like Sir
The head doctor.
Reginald Lancet and Sir Henry Bolte. It's just
Well, Les has a doctor that likes being called sir all the time. Who's that?
Was that Stu?
Stewie.
I don't think it is.
Oh.
Les, are you still there?
I thought,
What's that doctor you had that likes being
Oh,
called...
he's just having a dig. He just likes to think he's important. That's the whole...
oh, he's just carrying on a bit.
Yeah.
Call me sir. That's what Norman Banks used to say to me when I worked at AW. Almost.
Goodness. Me.
Almost wanted to be called sir.
Anyway, Lindsay, how are you progressing along with your first uni year anyway? Do you think you'll make the grade and eventually be a doc?
Well, it's finished now.
Oh, yeah, I think if I don't spend half my time on the air.
Yes.
Yes, well, I've decided I'm going to do a little year in the review, so we're making up all these little notes.
A year in review?
Yeah, I just read through AR and picked out anything that looked of vague interest that happened during the year. Yeah. Yes, well, I've decided I'm going to do a little year in the review, so we're making up all these little notes.
A year in review?
Yeah, I just read through AR and picked out anything that...
AR? Oh, for the broadcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll
Who's
Go
this?
10 minutes.
Eh?
Wait, I'm lost.
No, he's talking about the broadcast now for tomorrow, because he's also doing the broadcast tomorrow. So he's decided he'll do a year in review for the broadcast.
He
Amateur
does a
radio,
broadcast each morning.
once a month.
Once every Sunday.
It's it's Sunday morning broadcast.
Oh, does he?
The WIA.
Museums.
Yep, you got it. You're on.
Museums.
In the museum.
Yes, like I said to you, Lindsay, I'll be listening for sure tomorrow. There's no doubt about it. Because I wake me up at 6 o'clock.
Oh yeah, that's right. You'll be well and truly.
So I'll be sitting there waiting.
You'll even hear the coffee break session if you're up at that hour.
Oh, that's not very interesting, though.
What's a coffee break session?
And usually everyone's too weak to copy.
That's just when everyone gets on and
Everyone's...
says hello.
Tony,
What?
everyone's usually too weak to copy here. You're about the best. You and Stu are about the only ones I really can hear here with any sort of reasonable strength and fidelity.
Yeah. You've really only got that FM antenna though, haven't you? That bit of stuff up on the wall.
Have you taken your gravel yet?
No, it's a rod antenna.
What a mixture of
Inside.
sentences.
It's a rod antenna inside.
Ah, ferrite.
Ferrite thing, and yes, I have.
No.
Did anything happen last night?
Last night?
Who?
Oh, there was some interesting sounds on Channel 40, I believe.
I knew there was going to be something on 40, but I sort of wandered off and went to sleep.
Oh, well,
Missed something exciting?
apparently there was a replay of something that was on 160.
Hey,
Yeah,
I also took a couple of red bombs.
Red bomb?
Yes.
those
Oh,
lollies.
those ones from the behind red bombs.
No, that's what they'll do, I hope.
Goodness me.
Yes. It's getting bad. It's been
Red bombs.
4 days now.
What's
4
inside?
days.
What's inside those, Liz? Licorice.
I don't have a clue, but they really go off.
Haven't you been eating your muesli?
Frankly, no.
It's pretty.
See, well, there you go. I told you.
Not this morning. It's Christmas Day, and I felt too sick, and I just couldn't stomach anything this morning. I didn't have any breakfast.
But have
Oh,
you
that's
been
true.
eating it every other
Oh,
day?
yeah.
Trouble with muesli is it takes you about half an hour to eat.
That's a good point.
That's what always annoys me, you
It
know.
takes a very long time.
You got to sit there going crunch, crunch, crunch.
I should have got you to feed me an orange while you're here today.
Oh, I forgot about
Well,
that.
I guess I've had enough to eat anyway.
Well, do you want
Have your prawns tomorrow.
Oh, beauty.
some decent muesli,
Yes, please.
like some JB?
Anything that's
What's JB muesli?
sort it out with Bonnie and give
John
me some
Bull.
decent stuff.
John Bull.
It's not.
So,
It is not.
jeez, you buy the stuff from the health shop. It's twice as good.
No, it's not.
JB's just...
No, it's alright.
No, it's not.
Hey, there's the stew. What if he's listening one
I am actually.
Ah, g'day.
It wasn't me on before testing.
No, it just sounded like you close talking your
I
mic
see, yeah.
How did work go last night?
this morning.
Yes, whenever.
I got in there at 5 o'clock.
Yes.
I started things off, and I had a beautiful long sleep till I left at 3:30.
That's what
At
happens when
least
you
you
work
had
at
some
home.
sleep.
And the news, unfortunately, I fell asleep.
Oh no.
Well,
Oh no.
Oh, he's sacked.
there is because in the middle of some very soft choir music you hear the Victorian news read by Bill Ackfield. And I woke up and thought, what's going on?
And what was supposed to be on, the soft music or the news?
The music. I'd left the news booth open, you see,
Oh, and what was he taping something or doing it for another
for another station.
station?
I thought, oh hell, the news must have to be on, so I took off the music. Then I thought, hello, no. And then
You're supposed to take the news off instead.
the Mars bar wasn't around, so it didn't matter.
And it's Christmas Day,
That's
and
right.
everybody's completely
That's
sitting around with hangovers.
Yes.
So who gives a...
Feeling utterly tired.
Yeah, probably most of the people listening wouldn't have even
Noticed.
woken up. That's almost as good as my
Dave?
going to
Yes.
sleep.
Have you arranged for a test with Paul?
No.
Oh, I didn't know whether you were going or not.
A test?
Oh, he's going to take his tandy phone. We're going to do test missions.
Oh.
Those you still comfortable? Did they... Your pillows need arranging again? Who's gone?
Sorry, me? No,
Yes.
but they rearranged them and gave me a rub, and then they forgot to put the one back under the small of my back.
Ah.
But
I
they've
don't know.
done it now. Hello, here comes Helen Pellins, and it looks like Nick is going to be... Yes.
What? Returned.
Looks like here he comes. Yeah.
Hello, Nick.
Goodbye, Nick.
Yes.
Goodbye, Nick.
Yes. Oh, jeez, I should have gone to sleep.
Um,
Gone to sleep.
Just make out
put your
the
headphones
on.
you
Put
listen.
the headphones on, yes.
Alright, we'll just pretend that you don't even notice him coming in.
Oh, I see. But it's pretty hard, you know.
Yeah, when he
When
starts
you put the
jumping up and
lights on
down.
all that.
Just give him a wave when he comes in and leave it at that.
Right, and then I'll go to sleep and I'll start snoring.
Yeah,
If he says a word to me, I'll just sort of go...
that's right. And just in between, you can surreptitiously press the button and say, yeah, that's right. And then keep going. Get under the bedclothes. Gotta do.
It's drawing the curtains, and I thank the nurse. They're curtaining him off, so...
Oh, good.
But that means I don't have to...
Barring him in.
You know, like, he feels all closed in then.
Yeah, they should tie him up in a laundry bag and drop him down the chute or
That's
something.
probably the best thing to do. Oh, God, I'll probably be here all night now, reacting and raving. I bet you can bet your boots they won't get kicked out.
Who?
Ollie's.
Oh.
They got to
Oh,
all the relatives. That's not fair, is it?
Yeah, everyone's pouring
Let's
in.
yell out, sister!
Yeah.
What's the story here?
Turn the speaker up real loud, and we'll just say, "Sister!" Or we'll make a sound. We'll make it sound like an emergency buzzer or something. It's a bit higher than that. It's more like, bzzz,
Yeah, that's better.
like a fly.
Oh, geez, well, I hope they're not going to sit here and gabble all night, because I want to drop off to sleep in a few minutes.
We'll
You're
just.
going to sleep? Do you mean we come round here for nothing?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh,
Oh,
great, I thought so.
we thought you wanted a big commercial
I said to
style
Tony
contact.
he wanted to go to sleep.
We didn't have one booked in for tonight, though.
No, when you said about Channel 40,
Yeah.
I sort of assumed
I
for
thought I'll just have a few words down what we'll commiserate about the...
Hello?
to
You know, just to make us all feel a bit better and stab them in the back a bit.
yeah.
And now we're saying that we sort of feel better, and I thought I could go to sleep now with an easy conscience.
So we've sat here and talked for 10 minutes. We went about 20 miles to come here. to
No,
talk for
if
10
you-
minutes. I'm great. Got to go and
Look,
sleep.
you look. Stop it.
I think I'll go to bed.
Just sort of turn over on your side and make out that you're going off to sleep.
Alright.
Not you. Talking to Les. Or if you're not talking but you've got the headphones on, they'll think you're listening to some music. So
Yeah, that's true.
you can go off to sleep, and if they say anything to you, just play ignorant.
Probably I'll do another approach. If Nick says, how are you? I'll say, oh, I got pains. Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Pain behind the eyes,
I'll just tone. Oh,
in the left nostril.
yeah, I'll just think I better go to sleep.
Yeah.
I'll drop off and I won't hear anything else.
You ought to do what Nick does and talk in some vague accent when he asks you. Oh, I'm feeling not too bad.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. Well, they put the injection in. I don't know whether it's going to happen with it. It could be better tomorrow morning, but I know. And his mouth will sort of drop down to the floor, out of the bed and down to the floor. His jaw, that is. And he'll
What
shut
was
up.
this used for? This thing.
We should have burnt all his books while he was gone. Thanks for that whistle reminder.
Just a technical point.
Yeah,
I'm logging this off the AWA monitor.
yeah.
Who's that?
This is Stu here.
Oh,
That's the
yes.
stew.
There is some hum missions in your missions.
Oh, that could be the fluoro.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's acoustic hum from out in the other room.
Anyway, it's coming through. Did anyone hear anything about the atrocious stuff that happened on this frequency last night?
Wasn't that disgusting?
In file.
Your,
was coming
your
home.
frequency,
Well, the one I'm on at the moment.
Channel 40. Yeah. Yeah.
How can people do such things?
I think they must have an unfortunate sense of humour.
Oh,
Demented minds, I don't know.
the things that people tape off 160 and replay on 2 metres.
I mean, I've been getting continuous phone calls, people saying, you know, how terrible it was. I said, look, I've already paid for that
Yeah.
a year ago. Just because
Yeah.
somebody taped it and played it back on this frequency,
Yeah,
it's not my responsibility.
that's right.
GX300.
It's the big...
That's not an Akai, is it?
What?
Why do they have GX on that stupid thing?
Oh, that means grand...
X.
great distance or something, I don't know.
Does it?
No, what's GX short for? Probably nothing.
Is this all tuned up?
Glass, a ferrite head or something, glass, I don't know.
Yeah, but on the Beck receiver,
Oh, GX, I don't know.
GX300.
They thought DX was a bit well used, they put G there.
Wonder if we can hear the FM while we're...
And by the way, the Beck could just be listening to this. If you're listening back, we say evening.
Yeah, if you're listening, Beck, we send our love. Hang on, I'll see if we can hear the FM.
What else?
Just a minute.
Have a listen for Cabina Face.
Cabina face. That's like having a guana for tea last night.
Yeah, we sat down last night, we had monkeys with cream. Where's the FM?
My stomach's having convulsions.
The FM's just not working.
You awake, Les?
What on earth is that?
No. Listen, have you got receivers for cabine missions
Yeah,
and other missions up there?
yeah.
What have you got?
The GX thing. I bought a
Oh,
thing off.
you got it from Paul?
Yeah,
Oh, the pink, sorry.
it's Paul's old black one.
Oh, yes. The last
Yeah.
year's model. He had to update.
Turn the light off.
No,
See?
it's got a
Isn't that-
tuning
isn't
light.
that
Wow,
pretty?
orange, red, and red.
Well, whatever colour's on the bit of paper.
Red and green.
That ain't
I
big.
see colours.
The colour bit of paper.
Oh,
Oh, she's been on it again.
yeah, all right. Now settle down. I know what an effect it has on you.
I'll put it down on the floor and give her some hard breathing
You
exercises.
got it out of your system.
What?
What probably
Yeah,
got
Christmas
into your
dinner.
system.
No,
Yeah.
I haven't got it out of my system yet.
Oh, gee,
Where's
look out, Tony.
Where's Cabina Features? What frequency's Cabina Features on?
Look out.
91.5, I think, Tony.
Oh, right. I'm not receiving it then, because that's about where I
Are
am.
you receiving me?
Bina boring features.
Yes, that's right. Well, the whip's up. We have the
Oh,
whip.
incidentally, evening, Stu.
Good evening, Les, and we'd like to wish you a very good evening. Same to you there, Bonnie, and
Oh, good
Tony,
evening.
and anybody else who just might be listening to this crossband.
A bit belated, but
Stu.
Yeah,
Merry Christmas, Stu.
yeah, I had a really good Christmas. Yes,
Did you?
yeah.
about the only good
That's
thing
good.
about the Christmas was that party last night, really.
Yes. That's the best part of our Christmas.
I got home. I was going to have breakfast before I went to the branch,
To the branch.
Oh, the city branch.
Oh.
and I didn't have my keys. I had to get the ladder out of the garage.
God,
Up onto the
everyone happened last night.
We spent half of
You
today
remember
breaking into the...
Well, that's right, you did too. Didn't
We
you?
had to pay $25 to get a locksmith.
Oh no.
Yes, because it was
yes.
Christmas morning.
And it was 11 o'clock before we could get in.
And it took him fully 5 minutes to get it open.
And we were spewing.
Yeah, I'm sure you would have been. Wasn't there any other way you could have got in?
Well, it's 4 flights up.
Oh, it makes it a little bit easier, doesn't it?
Mm.
And it was an iron door.
An iron door.
Well, you
Okay,
may as well have been an
that's
iron door.
most unfortunate.
And there was
Anyway.
no one awake around.
In opposite flats to let us get through their ceiling.
Did the egg car blow up, or did it get you where
And we had to keep pushing it every time it started.
Yeah.
such a liable car?
I wish he'd take
Oh,
out
it's
that
lovely,
Eveready.
isn't it?
He took out those Eveready dry cells and put in a carpet.
Smells of rotting mould.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, yes.
It smells like my old Morris, actually.
Evening. Someone else is on there.
Egg can't come up on 2 minutes.
Eggs is like my car. I got 3 bars in my room, and seven television cameras, and I've got...
You've got a good imitation, hasn't it?
If the
Can you
egg's listening,
imitate me?
if the egg's listening, he will be.
I'm afraid I haven't worked on it long enough.
Can't work on that. Can you imitate Tony?
Well, if I had a matchbox, I could.
Why? Why do you
Striking
need
it.
Oh, I see.
Apparently, I have a habit of striking matches in front of the
Oh, I
microphone.
haven't noticed.
That's because you're one of these sensible people that doesn't listen very often.
Fortunately.
Because Bonnie's only really been listening much to 160 since Liz has been in hospital.
Nice.
Another 2 months.
Before that, she was busy with other things.
Bar removed.
Anyway, well, I think I know, but he might be listening 160.
Is you still listening?
Yeah, he'll still be there, but don't get him to comment if...
Why? Does he
'Cause-
wake up Nick?
Well, Nick will know he's awake and he might start talking to him, see? We've got to do all this
Oh, well, we know
surreptitiously.
you're listening.
If you can put in...
QRZ, VK, 3 Alpha.
If you can put in surreptitious comments, Les, without Nick noticing
Yeah,
that you're
just
awake,
do so.
you know, like hide the microphone under the first pillow and sort of turn your head round into the pillow and just sort of do something
Even if
like
you
that.
just breathe, so we know you're there.
Was that Dave?
Isn't he supposed to be awake or something?
No, the other guy in the room with Les has just arrived back, and Les just doesn't want to get into a 3-hour conversation of garbage. With,
The other chap bit about
Yeah.
bashes your ear.
yeah,
Yes.
with
Tony,
yeah,
channel 50.
haven't got it. Oh, I can on the Ken.
Oh well, you
Okay.
could. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, all right. Can you grab the Ken for me? It's just sitting on the table there.
Grab the GK.
You're nearest. Go and struggle out. Sitting on the table. Channel 50 we on.
The door's open. Fish or fish?
Oh, I'll shut the door.
Shut the door. Door is shut.
Let's see if I can plug any part of the 2-metre antenna in.
I think I'll read Viva. I'll liven up this conversation with reading some of these from the air. Oh dear.
I know what I can do.
Mysterious women never have cats, they have snakes.
What?
Mysterious women never have cats, they have snakes.
Really? Yeah. Hang on, Liz. The interference seems to have gone anyway. I'll put it back on again.
Oh, good. Right. That's splendid.
I'll line it up for 50 anyway.
That was funny about that.
Yeah.
Anyway, as we agreed, I might clear off, I think.
Yeah, you're going to try and sleep.
Yeah, well, see, the wonks are all still here, going like mad.
Okay.
Well, how are you going to sleep when the
I go
wog...
to sleep, then I open the curtains.
Well, if he doesn't talk to him, he can.
Wake me up, you see.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you go to... How are you going to sleep with all the wogs
I
open?
just got the hairy eyeball from one of them. You probably heard me
Uh-huh.
saying that.
Yeah, okay.
Fine.
Well, we know what's going on. You don't have to keep... Fair enough.
Right.
Right.
So, but the point is, if I go to sleep now and they open the curtains, I look like I'm sleeping now. They'll open the curtains.
And they're completely with you there. Fair enough. That call sign was irrelevant to this contact. Just because
Okay, 3-1.
it was still irrelevant to this contact that time as well. But we are at the moment connecting a crossband to channel 40, which is a reasonably busy sort of a channel, unfortunately.
Mysterious women should never use words like far out, groovy, wow, together, or funky.
Funky? What's wrong
They
with
must
funky?
use words like symbolism, distortion, experimental, morbidity.
Just keep listening for a few minutes, Liz, and we'll put you to sleep.
Sounds of boredom on crossband radio.
I reckon.
Eh? Is that somebody...
Channel B's here, but then again, my receivers is fairly deaf.
fairly free there?
Although
Seafood
that mission
salad.
last night, the receivers, the quality coming out of the receivers is quite good. There's no bass, but there's quite a bit of highs,
Yeah.
and it's very clean sounding.
Ah,
It was
That
quite
sounds
welcome.
nice. If using shrimps,
Very good.
place them in shells and salted boiling water.
Well, would you be offended if I signed?
no, well, you sign, and we'll just stick around for a few minutes longer.
You tell me what's going on. I don't understand.
Oh, look.
Listen, I'll catch up with you tomorrow then, Tony.
Yeah.
Oh, you will.
Acting so dumb.
Look, I'll act. I'll listen on
Yeah.
the channel tomorrow.
Okay.
And, and sort of, I guess I'll hear you about lunchtime as usual.
Right.
Okay,
Okie doke.
thank you very much.
We'll see you
I'll remain listening.
sometime tomorrow.
Okay. See you later, Bonnie.
See ya.
Not too mad at me, are you?
Roger, okay.
Oops. He's going to try and get a little bit of sleep. Or at least, whether he can get sleep or not, he's going to try.
The log's got about, I'd say 10 minutes to go.
Oh, well, we'll give you 10 minutes. This one's only just started, but 10 minutes sounds like a reasonable finishing time. We're only going to come on for an hour, and we've been on for about 3/4, I think.
Yeah, I see what you mean. I've been going through my tapes.
Mm.
There's a lot there. And just trying to compile the highlights.
Oh, fair enough.
But you get a bit mad after a while because they're all so high.
I missed your handle. Did you get your handle? No, I was just doing something very technical here at the moment. Just rolling myself a smoke.
That's technical. When you don't know how.
So,
Bonnie's got this magazine here at the moment. She's looking through. Oh, she was looking through. She was looking through some hi-fi stuff.
Height 5'6"
What's this?
hair brown, eyes brown.
Sexual fantasy.
area. Oh yeah.
That's that magazine you had last night.
Yeah. Did you have
It's
a
the
look
only
at it?
time I've got to read it now.
No, that's the page that Bez was reading in that page, I remember.
What, with-
Over his shoulder.
Did he feel disgusted or did he like it?
And,
A study of erotic... Oh. Ooh.
Don't say those.
No, don't say that.
Don't touch that. My friends think I'm hopelessly Victorian for getting married. I agree.
What's this? I agree. Where's that written?
Just in inverted commas.
Otherwise you might get a DG.
Yeah. And It sounds like the head's gone to bed or still writing his letter.
Channel 40, VK3.
Oh, turn it off.
I was wondering, yes, it's been a most boring festive season, hasn't it?
Yes, I agree.
I thought last year's was bad, but
It's getting worse.
Yeah, it must be the atom bomb. It must be having an impact
could have been the silver
on
bomb.
people's brains. Yeah, well, maybe there was some silver precipitate from the atom bomb.
I think this was too many atom bombs in the Pacific.
Yeah.
Okay, Mark.
Yeah, righto, Mac. Yeah, I think we must have had at least one lot of precipitate over here.
What's a gondola? Gondolia, what's that?
Gondolier. A gondolier, that's something you jump into and get a ride in, isn't it? Like a boat or...
Mustn't be, because it
What's
says...
that, Dave?
Isn't it those things they have in Venice?
Venice. Yeah, those funny boats.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a funny boat in
Oh,
Venice.
My favourite revolves around a gondola. Oh, yes.
I'll try and put it on when you come on, Dave, and off otherwise type of thing.
Good idea.
Right.
Just watch me through the glass and you can see.
Yeah, well, you just point at me when you want to come on.
Righto.
Bonnie, you've seen it. Guess that my favourite revolves around a gondolier. Good heavens. That's not a fantasy.
Yes, it is.
That's just a romantic.
No, it's not.
Oh, what does it go into?
You haven't read the last chapter yet.
Oh.
Look out. I'm reading it.
Oh, like that, is it? I'll hold it up in front of the microphone so the Stu can see it.
Stu, have a look at this.
Gee, that's most interesting.
It is, isn't it? I don't think we should be holding things like that in front of the microphone.
Corner up a bit more.
The left-hand corner.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Oh, it is.
I'll just tune.
Ooh, look at this
Oh, look,
one.
hang on. Hang on.
Hang on, I'll hang it upside down.
The rig's going for a bit of a wreck while the left-hand
that.
corner's in front.
Overmodulated.
The
Yes.
leg's
that's
hanging
good.
out of his shirt.
What? Oh, what an incredible bit of photography. We've got this bit of trick photography. Hold that bit up.
Oh, that's good. Look at
See?
this.
That's quite incredible.
You got the front of the shirt sort of open,
Yeah.
and there's a pair of legs hanging out of it.
It looks rather well. I
Well,
don't know
it's
what to make of
that
it.
must be trick photography unless they're midgets.
Oh,
Must
it's a...
be.
What is it? It's
Thank you to the feedback. Doesn't take much in the way of brain
it's a
sequence.
necklace made out of white metal,
Eh?
and you hang it. You wear it, and the legs look like they're hanging out of your shirt. See?
Oh, I see.
Just
So
got these two pair of legs on a necklace.
it's a
And you-
pendant thing.
You put them down in between your shirt and you unbutton your shirt.
Is that a European magazine?
No, American.
American?
Yeah.
Good heavens.
What star sign are you?
Dave?
What star sign are you? Anyone with Leo signs on that's listening? No.
No.
Alright, you won't hear your stars.
Oh, you haven't.
You had the chance, but you won't anymore.
Hang on, have we got a crab there?
Crab, no.
Is the crab in there anywhere?
No, it's only for Leo. Oh, here, what the stars say this month. This is back in 1976.
Oh, it's about 6 months out of date, unfortunately.
Dave had a betrayal in love 6 months ago.
Did he?
Yes.
6 months ago?
Don't withdraw into your shell, Dave.
Uh-huh.
Yes. After August the 10th, keep quiet about a new career plan.
About what plan?
Oh no, I'm sorry, I'm reading the woman's one.
What?
I'm reading the woman's star sign, I should be reading the men's.
Oh,
It's not a
I
woman.
see.
It says learn to rely on your intuition. So when you say walk
But
on
shouldn't
by,
it shouldn't it apply to male or female?
no,
Isn't it a general thing?
sexist.
Oh, we've got sexist undertones in the stars even. Ugh. Anyway, this should have almost put Leaf to sleep. Almost. Given it. Oh, it's running away by itself up there.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on because it's a fair way away, as you know, but
Yeah. At least on the 4,000, doesn't it?
I
Like
don't
that.
ever go through that thing.
Yeah, but it still doesn't whip round though.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, it just goes flips.
Just goes round fairly.
What sort of cars Dave got?
Black Holden, old ex-taxi.
Yeah?
Yeah.
He's got a taximeter, he's in here and it goes...
Did you used to drive a taxi?
No, I just bought it as an ex-taxi because it was rather cheap.
Was it? How much was it?
$600 It goes very well. I've had it for quite a few years too.
What year's that?
67, I think, yes.
Gee, that's all right.
Well, I got it, so I think 5 years, hang on, when was it, 72, for $600, and, that was quite cheap. The contact going on.
Has anything gone wrong with it, or has it been good?
The only thing that happened, I forgot to put oil in the gear and the differential, and it goes for a vibes. But apart from that, it goes, quite well.
Yeah, it's happening to the jock.
One with VK3
That's
Same
because
sort
you
of
double
thing.
clutch it.
Eh?
I have fairly good luck with cars.
So do I.
Yeah. But they are expensive things, unfortunately.
Have you ever driven a V-Wheat?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I think I have on and off, yeah.
Yeah. 'Cause I've never driven one. It's sort of having a bit of a drive of Bonnie's lately.
They're quite good cars.
Really good fun to drive. Completely different sensation to just about any car I've ever driven.
Yeah, exactly. I must agree. It's interesting, really. I haven't used. I think last night was the first time I've used the car for about 2 weeks because I've been going in by train.
Yeah.
And the battery is almost flat because I'm coming out here and using the MR6. But it's a very reliable car. I mean, reliable, and it hasn't gone for a tuttle as yet. Except it's got 3-ball tyres.
3-ball tyres?
Yes.
That's not very good for stopping.
No, it's not very good for starting either.
Yeah. Incidentally, if that person out the front sitting there idling his motor car is listening 160, please go away, because you're stirring up the dogs next door on a continuous basis. So either stop your motor and shut up, or drive off if you're listening.
It could be that coot.
Yes, it could be that coot.
What coot?
Yeah, that's a quote from the other night.
Oh, yes.
That coot.
Coffee Drinkers Anonymous, just for you, Tony.
Oh, Coffee Drinkers Anonymous.
If you have an eye-opening cup of coffee in the morning
Yeah.
and abstain for the better part of the day, you probably won't recognise any of the symptoms described within. But if you drink abnormally large quantities of coffee as a filler when dieting, you better read it, 'cause you're a better reader than me. Or two.
Or
Keep
to keep yourself on the job. Keep that fact in mind if you suffer occasional spells of insomnia, dizziness, recurring feedback, thank you, will take you off, recurring headaches, restlessness and anxiety attacks.
All these sensations most commonly associated with anxiety neurosis can also be brought on by an overdose.
Nothing worse than an overdose.
Often just an amount over 3 to 5 cups of coffee.
What, 3 to 5 cups of coffee
So how many do you
that
drink
can
a
be
day?
an overdose. Oh,
Yeah.
about 8.
You have an overdose every day.
We know your problem now.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, you could even commit suicide,
A coffee
theoretically, by guzzling down 70 to 100 cups of coffee at one sitting. That would put into your
I
system
don't think I've gotten quite
about
that
10
bad,
grams of caffeine,
which is a lethal dose.
the estimated lethal dose.
So no one has actually died of that cause. Yeah, well, 70 to 100 cups of coffee at one sitting. I'm sure you couldn't do it at one sitting, because before you got to the 100th cup you'd have to go somewhere.